Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to a special episode. Special because it's number 150, and special because it's, I'm going out of my way to record an extra one. This is not normally, this Saturday, the day that this is coming out, is not normally a day that we have an episode, but I am basically living, breathing, and dreaming about, I literally dreamt about this game last night. My life is consumed by blueprints right now, and I'm just not going to be happy until I figure something out. So, might as well roll an extra, do an extra thing. This is still here, which is very weird. So welcome to Blueprints. I have some ideas about what we're going to do today. We're going to start by playing the game, which I know sounds crazy for a game where we mostly play Photoshop. But our Blessing of the Monk is done, and I have a couple ideas of things I would like to do. Outside of the blue house. And then probably I would say mostly... And then, of course, because I'm obsessed and then... I'm a man obsessed in Cuckoo too. Right now. We'll probably also get to Through Lantern Light because... In fact, let's play a little game. Let's play a little game. We're a minute into the episode right now. I'm going to start on some other things. But how long from now do you think I will start trying to solve Through Lantern Light? 1 minute in, my guess is less than 10 minutes. Okay, so here's one of the first things I want to do. I would like to... I guess we'll pick this up, right? Oh shit, I have to choose a color when you pick it up. Let's choose shop, because I think the first thing we want to go through is technically a shop. It is. We have been told that we are missing an upgrade disc, and a place to look would be outer room trading post. So, that's one of the first things I would like to do. I am going to quickly try to draft probably at least like a Geist bedroom to give us a couple dice before we do anything else. The other things we're hoping to do inside of the house are this. I would like to see about drafting a I would like to see about revisiting. I have an insane idea, which I have talked about already, but it's in Foyer. Trying to take either Jackhammer. I would prefer to take both Jackhammer and what is the name of it? Let me look. The two like destructive powered sledge, Power Hammer and Jackhammer are the two items that I would like to take to Foyer to see if I can remove the freaking bust of Ari Yena. I'd like to try it. It's not a huge wish of mine, but it is something that I'd like to do. If I can also draft Master Bedroom, I have an idea of something to do there. I'm looking for Magnifying Glass. This is basically a run where we're looking for 1 million items. I'm looking for truly 1 million items. I'm looking for all of the things required for Power Hammer and Sledgehammer, which might be, now that I'm thinking about it, you might not be able to make both at once, right? Because they require the same material. Both of them require a battery pack and a broken lever. So, we can't do both. However, also magnifying glass, also potentially watering can, which we have in coat check. I don't know. Why the hell is this here? It's weird. It's weird, but it's like not even, it's not the most concerning thing to me right now. And so I don't really want to spend much time thinking about it, because the most concerning thing on my mind today is actually related to, congratulations, it's been 3 minutes since I last talked about it, Through Lantern Light. So I have some ideas about Through Lantern Light that I want to sort of talk through while we do other things, maybe. And one of those ideas is this. I think the big gift of realizing or being told, being hinted at by, being nudged forward by Discord that Through Lantern Light contains 4 colors. The big gift of that is that I need to reconsider it and look for 4 colors and not 3. And 2, the second thing is that there are not an infinite amount of colors in this game. There are like 6 in the in the blue house. And so it's not like I can say Hue of Wisdom and be like, what does it mean? Well, it can only mean 6 things max. And then once I start narrowing down some others, it's really down to like 4. So one of the things I would like to do is like get kind of specific about where we narrow things down. The other thing that I want to talk about is, oh, by the way, I made a new document. I made a new document called Through Lantern Light and Sketches, that is related specifically to this puzzle so that we can talk about it specifically without all of the other shit on this page getting in the way. One of the things that I think is very possible is just that the first 2 lines mean blue. I think it's very possible that just this part right here means blue. Through Lantern Light in Sketches Cast. Go through the lantern that has the light in Sketches Cast. I don't know. Everything in the house is blue. I think blue makes sense as a starting point for this puzzle. I think it's very possible that blue happens even prior to a Tint of Truth. That said, one of the things that I hope to do today is to start a new little document where I just go... Sorry, a new little text part of this document where I go... Capital L. Where I go blue. This is the color of true memos. This is the color of things that I learned about blue the other day, or relearned. This is a non-political color chosen for blueprints. In the game of This World, this is a thing that happens in one of the original architecture documents. You learn that the reason blueprints, the in-world reason that blueprints are blue is because it was not affiliated with a political entity, and therefore you could use it without offending people, basically, or like without showing allegiance to a different nation. So I want to go through and basically just go through all of the colors and be like, what are all of the meanings that this could be? That's kind of my thought. So we'll do blue, we'll do red, we'll do orange. We probably won't do them right now because I'm actually in the game right now and trying other things, but we'll do orange, we'll do purple, or violet technically is what they call it. And then we are missing green. Yeah. One of the other things I would like to do, and we'll get there later, or maybe not in this episode at all, is currently I'm kind of assuming blue, blank, then purple. Do I have any routes that started with blue, not this one, and then did a different color and then did purple? I want to basically check the things that I have tried. Do any of them start with blue? This one starts with blue. This one goes blue, red, orange, purple. It goes way too many colors. This one goes blue, red, orange. No purple at all. This one goes blue, orange, red, purple. Blue, orange, red, purple. That doesn't quite match our current... My current hypothesis is like blue, something, purple. The problem is it would actually be blue, something, something, purple. There's a lot of different theories. We'll keep talking through them. But my thought about bringing them up right now is that maybe I can talk through them as I sort of trading post. As I sort of go. while we try to just draft rooms and make other things happen. Okay, so an upgrade disc is out here. Or at least the path to the upgrade disc involves trading post. I always want to call it trading hall. If I remember correctly, you find one right here. You find one when you are out here. However, I trust my Discord, and I'm imagining that they know that I already have this one because I've been in here a bunch of times. The reason I say, if I remember correctly, is because I think I literally have a screenshot of it. One of the photos that I took, I don't need to find it right now because we don't need to spend time doing it, but in the background of... Fuck it, I'll just find it. This photo is an upgrade disc. Right there. It helped that I re-looked at all of my notes. I found a lot of things when I looked at my notes. So there was like dynamite here, which is what we lit to blow this up. There was an allowance thing here. I remember that. There's flour. There's some jugs. More flour and coffee. Do I need to get back there? Do I need to... Oh, that's amazing. What the hell? A master key can be traded for an allowance token? That's really interesting. Now, a long time ago, I did some math. Yep, I literally have it in my notes right here. A long time ago, I had a theory, which was that every item in the game could be traded for one specific other item. And I disproved it because keycard can be traded for vault key 233. It can be traded for lockpick. It can be traded for silver key. So I'm not sure that it is like any item can be traded for any item. For instance, this is two very valuable items. An allowance token is a permanent increase, and a master key is a very powerful item. But I do wonder if it is entirely random. My first instinct is just to trade a fuck ton of stuff. And honestly, Lunchbox and Coin Purse are both things that I do not need right now. And so trading them, the problem is I do need a battery pack. So trading these items, like trading them down sort of thing. We have a battery pack now, okay? Would not be bad. I don't want to trade the master key, really. Lunchbox traded for Hall Pass. Hall Pass trades for Secret Garden Key. Secret Garden Key for Silver Key. The problem is for Lockpick, okay. Lockpick Kit trades for Car Keys. Car Keys trades for Magnifying Glass. That's a thing I actually want, though, unfortunately. And Magnifying Glass chain trades for Key. So my guess, this is interesting because we're getting into a mechanic. We're looking deeper at a mechanic that I have not spent much time with at all. We're going to come back to that. Don't worry. My strong guess is that there are like either tiers or groups of items in this game. Oh, I can't trade away the Royal Scepter. Damn, that would have been great. For instance, most of the keys that I appear to trade either trade for keys or for key-related items. Like Secret Garden Key, Key Card, Lockpick, which is kind of a thing. Although Magnifying Glass tried to give me a key, which is different. The other thing that I've noticed is that I would say some of the like less valuable items in the game trade for currency. Like in my notes, I have Sleep Mask and Salt Shaker. Neither of those are amazingly valuable items, and they trade for, or at least at one point in time, according to my notes, they traded for keys. Like just the currency of a key. So that's interesting because that means that I've never seen allowance out there. And Master Key is obviously an amazing item. Okay. So that's the thing we'll keep in the back of our head is, can I keep trading, finding items and then trading for them? Casino gives us broken lever, which with battery pack would put us very close to being able to make something in workshop. One shovel or one sledge away. Casino often gives us... No. Casino does not give you broken lever. It requires broken lever. Shit. The other thing to think about right now is we have magnifying glass, and I would like to take a look at my mom's necklace. The places I can find photos of that are master bedroom. I think it has a photo of her necklace. Archives, definitely. Vault, because of the passport photos, I think. And then I'm not sure from there. Let's take... Pantry's fine. We're going to have this problem with our shop rarities being higher, where we're probably going to want to... See, this is interesting because if we buy the showroom items, we can probably trade them for very interesting items outside. However, we could also use them. Like Emerald Bracelet, I can use for the rest of the run. Silver Spoon would be fantastic before we get rid of Lunchbox. I already got rid of Lunchbox. I want to buy these two and then maybe get Moon Pendant later. Or I could get this and Moon Pendant right now. Let's get this. This is so interesting. I mean, no gem requirement. I wonder if you can trade for an upgrade. Disc is the idea. Commissary gives you items. Conference room here would be a good way to get a junction, though. Some food. We have Silver Spoon. You love to see that. I don't need gems as badly, honestly. We take library here, probably. The thing I need is workshop and something that gives me, whatchamacallit, a shovel or sledge. This is kind of an awkward spot. Laundry currency, we could turn... Nothing right now. We need money, basically. We don't currently use our gems or our keys because of the items we have, but unfortunately we don't have enough of them to turn them into anything that is actually valuable. And also it takes money to run the wash. Let's take Parlor Prize, I guess. Can you turn in a wind-up key for something? Let's hold on to this. Maybe we can trade it. I'm going to probably re-roll here because we really desperately need something that goes left. Hallway is perfect. And then I'm probably going to go back out of the house, honestly. Because I have some items I'd like to see what they do. Or at least I'll go and draft down here first. And go from there. Oh, this is fun. Remember what it's like to actually play this game? Let's draft some rooms while we've got it. Commissary here is a dead end. Which is fine because we have hallway, but... it would tell us what we could buy, which would be interesting. We just don't have any money. It looks like I can buy a shovel. and a salt shaker. The rest don't matter so much. So I need 11 coins for shovel, salt shaker, both of which are items I can send to trading post. And then I need, what, 70 more gems in here? 70. So I need 81 more gems. We need treasure trove, to be honest with you. Kitchen is not bad, but I have no money. Though silver spoon would be very valuable for this area. So we need 81 coins. We need 89, 94, basically 104 coins. Locksmith. Well, you could buy special keys. Oh my god. I need money. I desperately need money because you could buy special keys, which would then give you... This is so interesting. It's been so long since I've needed money. Which would be items you could trade. While I am here, I should probably go to the other side of the house and try to draft from Din. It's going to be it's a dead end. And I'm wasting footsteps, but... What if I used Banner of the King for black to get treasure trove? I'm going to do it. That seems like a good choice. Damn it. Planetarium gives us a prism key, some food, a die, a shovel place, a thing to open. This is good for us overall. Silver spoon is kind of amazing. Is what I'm determining. Money. Money. A little bit of money. Okay. We need to go back out of the house. We need to go to the other side of the house, and along the way, we do happen to have some items we could try trading, which could be kind of cool. We don't have to, but so what does silver spoon trade for? Metal detector. Emerald bracelet gets you allowance. It's so interesting. Magnifying glass for key. We saw that already. Battery pack for gems. Okay, so we have more. Wind up key can be traded for salt. And prism key for gear wrench. I will trade for salt. They don't need the wind up key. Salt shaker for sleep mask. I may try and hold on to that for now. Be more useful to me as salt shaker. Prism key for gear wrench I'll do. Gear wrench for silver key. It's just going to keep trading down at this point. Lockpick kit. See, at this point, I think we're car keys. Shit. Sleep mask. Wait, so that's better. So, hold up here. Okay, the more trades I do, the more I'm starting to, like, we're getting a mental picture here of, like, the way that the river flows. Like, does that make sense? Like, I think when I traded gear wrench in for, like, silver key or whatever the item was, we went quickly, like, silver key, lockpick, magnifying glass, which was, or sorry, sleeping mask, which was the same as, like, magnifying glass. So I would say we're following a flowchart downhill. The more you trade, the less valuable items you get, at least according to some sort of system inside of the game. Very valuable here. Very valuable here. What do you trade an allowance token for? I want to find out, but I don't want to do it right this second because I I still need my items. Is there anything I should trade right now? I mean, not these, because those are just... I think, frankly, this is an interesting game. This is an interesting mechanic thing to talk about. I think, frankly, it is more valuable for me right now to have Salt Shaker and Sleeping Mask in my inventory because you can't get duplicates of items. And so if I have both of these here, as well as Magnifying Glass, they're all like final tier items. They are traded for resources, not for items. The more of those I have, the more interesting it'll be to see what the next one would do. Like if I got an extra item of... If I went inside the house and I got Secret Garden Key and I started trading it, it'd go like Secret Garden Key, Silver Key, Lockpick Kit, or something like that. But then what would it pick up? What would it choose to trade from there? Like the rubric that the game is using to trade items does not appear to be random. I have a little bit of money, but I really need to use... let's go just draft a bunch of rooms. And then hopefully from there we can go back through the house, get a lot of footsteps, etc. There's a key. Okay, we have 2 chances to draft here. We do have 2 dice if we need to redraft. Aquarium can be rotated, which I would say is a beautiful thing. Aquarium very likely to give us an item often. It has that little... It's right here. That little barrel that has items on it. We don't... Do we have a key card still? We do still have a key card. Okay, good. I was like, if we get a locked room, we might be in trouble. I think we should take Corridor. Then let's go this way. Nothing, you son of a bitch. That's all right. There's a dig spot. This is interesting. This is very fun. I mean, I wonder what I could trade my watering can for, but I don't want to grab it. Cause we lose a coin when we go to chapel. I do need treasure trove so badly, though. We've lost a coin. That's okay. Where the hell is treasure trove at? Veranda, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. This would have been an amazing room to get. It's fine. We can still draft lots of green rooms. It would have been an amazing room to get a while back, though. Sledgehammer, let's go. So, we now need workshop. Although, I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. I'm curious what the sledgehammer would trade for. So, I'm a little unsure that I want to do it. Here's our money. This is big. This is the money that will buy us the footsteps and items that we want for the rest of the game. We needed, quote-unquote, 100. We should get much over that. We needed 100, but then we also got more items to buy with Locksmith, so. Draft from here. Classroom would be fine. At this point, what I really need is workshop and foyer. And I'm realizing I used both of my items that give me better chances of drafting foyer today. Both scepter and banner of the king. So at this point in the run, let's take stock. I need workshop to make an item, and then foyer to test that item. From there, I need as many items as I can get to go... We don't have broken lever. Did I trade broken lever? No, we don't have broken lever. So we're still missing a lot on that front. So we might be better kind of leaning into the, like, how many items can I grab kind of thing. Classroom doesn't hurt us. It does let us draft a couple more times for free from this room, so I guess we do this one. It also has an apple, which is not bad. And they're additive. Salt Shaker adds first, meaning that the doubling that you get, the doubling effect is even bigger. There's Workshop. Fuck. This is good, actually. We take Workshop. It has a broken lever, which is a beautiful thing. So I don't want to create it right now, though, because I have 3 items in my inventory that I could try trading as well. I also don't have Foyer yet. If I could grab Foyer, that would be one thing, but I don't have Foyer yet. We have 38 footsteps, and we're going to have to go all the way back out and over here to buy our footsteps and everything that we need. We can get a shovel. So we really do get our choice of like what we want to do. 38 footsteps. 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 2, 1, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. We have plenty of footsteps to then get more stuff. In fact, if we go one step further, we then get dining room. So we should go through here. Dining room is now done. We can draft and see if we can get a couple more rooms. We don't have an infinite amount of footsteps, but we do have a decent amount of footsteps here. We can keep trying stuff. What does patio get me? What does observatory get me? Observatory changes everything with Spiral of Stars. So I don't know that we want to do that. Patio, you have a better chance of finding items. The more items I get, the better my upgrade. I mean, there's the shovel and the metal detector. Fuck, this is crazy. This is wild. We have so many items. And the best thing is, I think this is how it works. And I could be wrong. I think every item you get in your inventory is an item that you can't trade for in the trading post. Because they can't offer me a metal detector because I already have one, and having 2 metal detectors would be silly, and they won't let you do it. At least as far as I have encountered up to this point in the game. Maybe you can have 2 shovels. But I'm pretty sure if I go back to commissary right now, I can't actually buy a shovel because I have one in my inventory. I think trading post probably... This is very interesting. This is not a thing I have ever done before. This type of... this type of run where you're just like item maxing. Eileen Boudoir Casino, we could use broken lever, but we don't want to. Eileen Boudoir, because it lets us keep drafting, which is always a good thing. Also gives us some footsteps, lots of footsteps, and footsteps from Sleeping Mat. Oh my god. Maybe we'll just stay in the house as long as possible. Make as many items as possible, and then go outside. These apples have never tasted so good. 6 footsteps each. Study's interesting because we have not taken laundry room yet, but if we did, any leftover money we had, we could spend on gems. And then use the gems to actually do something. Laundry room, of course, gets us the same thing, but it doesn't. We don't have the ability to spend gems on shit. So, I keep forgetting. I need to find a photo of my mom. I don't think anything here has a photo of my mom. Geist bedroom has a photo of... No, that's regular bedroom. Has a photo of someone else. I think we probably pick study here. Because I don't really need gems. And it is most likely to give us some value in the future. Although its value might be minimal if we... That's a room I do not have currently. Okay. Has that always spun so fast? I feel crazy. I've spent too long in the blue house. I've spent way too long in the blue house. I feel crazy. Okay, we have enough footsteps. Let's just keep drafting. Seeing if we can make items. I think going from foundation here would be fine. I think we could also do this stuff, but let's go from foundation. They gave me an old shoe. You should let me trade my old shoe in the trading post. Also, I'm kind of like, I've maxed out the menu for items. There's no more space. Will they get smaller? Will the game tell me that my pockets are full? Drawing room lets us draw more. Rotunda lets us access antechamber, which we don't currently have the ability to do, but we also haven't done anything yet. Also, why would we want to? We may want to if we can actually... oh, shit. We may want to for multiple reasons. We may want to if we can actually do anything in Foyer. If we can actually remove the bust of J. Ariena or somebody and put it on the Room 46 empty pedestal. We can also get a blue crown from Room 46, which is another valuable item, which might trade for allowance. God, pardon me. We probably take Rotunda here. We still need to actually open doors, but... shit, I should have... It's fine. We'll go this way first. Weight room here is actually great. God, pardon me. I got something stuck in my throat. Because we have... a lot of rooms here we'd like to draft from. The problem is Foyer is becoming harder and harder to draft. There's 5 slots we could draft Foyer in from a vertical perspective, or we could get to the corner and start drafting north-south, but... let's take weight room. From 26 footsteps, can I make it back? God, pardon me, sorry. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I may not need to go into commissary anymore. I can definitely make it to kitchen. We're going to have to probably do it right now, though. This is an interesting run, and it's also drastically distracted me from the fact that I don't know what to do in the blue house. So that's funny. To get back, I go workshop. Just gonna look for any extra items I happen to miss in here. I can dig stuff on the way out, which might give me food, which would help with footsteps. Or coins, which helps me buy stuff. Lost a coin. I can technically draft this room, and I got a turnip, so I can really... God, turnips are worth 12? Is that what that just did? Security lets me access computer. Tunnel gives me dig spots, most likely. Coat check lets me access watering can. So I could grab watering can and just see what it trades for. They probably... No, but I don't... I can see what it trades for, but I also... If I have it in my inventory, I doubt they can give me a watering can inside of Trading Post. At this point, my idea is just maximize the amount of items you have in your inventory. We could also redraw. We have the ability. Redraw once. Music room gives us keys. A key, which is good. That's an item. We'll take it. That's an item. If I own the key, then you can't... My theory is that you can't make an offer to give me the key. We'll have to come back to corridor before too long. Okay. Let's go all the way out. Nothing got... We did spread gems in here. That's right, actually. So we actually have more gems than I would have thought because we spread gems in green room. Commissary has an item that I can buy. It's not shovel. It was salt shaker. Shit. And now I have salt shaker. So commissary is a dead end and I shouldn't have walked in there, but it's fine. I can buy 2 items in here. The next question is, yeah, the items get smaller on your little list here. So we have ornate compass and moon pendant. We have everything in here. Kitchen is where we buy the food. Locksmith probably can let us get a key as well. A lot of footsteps here. 42 from that. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Club sandwich is going to give us 32, something like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't even need to buy the bananas at this point. Let me see what's in here first. Lockpick kit. Now I own that item. Special key. Now I own that item. So it's actually 2 items via... Maybe this will end up being nothing, but I'm so happy that I had a chance, that I have a reason to play this many items. I have so many. I have 73 coins left, and the only thing I can think of spending them on would be laundry room for more redraws, for sure. I can buy 10 coins worth of bananas. I can buy... That's it. I can't access bookshop or armory today, and I don't need to. Found floor plans. Still casino, but... So, buy the freaking bananas. I'm going to have the most footsteps I've ever had, because the dining room is also ready. Oh my god, each banana's worth 8. This is crazy. Salt shaker. Plus... whatchamacallit is crazy. You know, whatchamacallit. Wild. In fact, stuffed wild quail. Let's have dinner. So that'll be 42. Up to 173. Woo! This is interesting. Now I really want to see if now I'm sitting here being like, what other items can I get and how do I get them? We currently have, in terms of keys, prism key, secret garden key, master key, key card. We are missing silver key, which I could get from a break room. Potentially, I could get from a break room. We are missing 0 luxury items as far as I know. We started the day with Master Key and then bought 4. We could make items in... The thing is that we could make items in Workshop and then those items probably trade differently or maybe more aggressively. I'm not sure. So let's go through this. Salt Shaker, Sleeping Mask. Those are both easy resources. Sledgehammer goes for coin purse. We don't want to do that because we may want to use it. Broken lever for a key. Metal detector for a compass. Shovel for car keys. So these are the items that we still need. Is car keys, compass, coin purse. Treasure map can get traded for a coin purse. So we may want to do that because if we do that, then coin purse can no longer be an option. Moon pendant for coin purse. Ornate compass for gear wrench. Lockpick kit. Gear wrench. I was really hoping that those would be allowance tokens as well. The like ornate compass, those items. Battery pack is for... We don't have lucky rabbit's foot. That's true. This is back to the top. I want to do this one and then see what was... So I'm going to do the trade for coin purse and then see what sledgehammer changes to. As well as... Is anything else? As well as moon pendant. So sledge, moon... There's too many items. Sledge and moon. So let's do treasure map trade. Coin purse goes for compass. Does sledge or moon pendant also go for compass now? Goes for car keys and car keys. The other thought I'm having is just if we could get the crown, I wonder what that would go for. For allowance or what? Because... or the crown from the Red Prince as well. The paper crown as well. We have 168 footsteps. So the limiter here is actually mostly the rooms we can draft. Our ability to redraft rooms. Meaning, one way of saying that would be the amount of gems that we have. Meaning I should buy gems from commissary because they are redrafts because I have study. If we get laundry room, that's even better. The items we need are car keys, car keys, compass, lucky rabbit's foot. We can get silver key from break room potentially. We can get paper crown, blue crown. Oh boy, I've got to be forgetting something. I'm sure I could look at my list, my architect's volume as well, and that would tell me some things, but this is kind of exciting. Unfortunately, we're getting a ton of items, so now I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. The more items I get, the less... We should at least buy a couple gems. Okay, we sold them out of gems, which is a win for us. That we paid more per gem than we would get if we were doing laundry room. On the other hand, this is a guaranteed buy, whereas the laundry room may not appear for us. I'm really not sure. That said, we should feel very free to do a lot of re-rolling because we have 14 gems and 1 die. So, our goal here is to come up with some hallways. To make that happen, we should get casino out of the way, unfortunately, because it is going to be a problem for us. It's going to keep appearing. And therefore it will like clog our draft pool. Casino out of the way is not terrible here. I'd kind of prefer to do it in a different spot. But courtyard here, we could rotate it, but we already have access to the room directly above us, so we don't actually gain any. Let's do casino. Does courtyard give us any items? I mean, metal detector, shovel, sledge, all of which we already have. Casino probably doesn't give us an item, but it does give us some money. I guess that's not nothing. We gotta be careful not to use any of our keys here. So, passageway would be nice and also kind of a problem because it takes up... If I draft south of passageway, I can take Foyer. If I draft west of passageway, I cannot get Foyer. Not if I draft from this door. If I draft north, I can. So really all it does is let us go south and access a room that we otherwise could not access, whereas other rooms also do that for us. Breakfast Nook could let us go south if we do this. What if we redraw once? Because we want a room that gives us something. We're going to have to redraw a second time because these are not great. Trophy room gives us gems, which is redraws. Laundry room gives us a lot of stuff, but it's also a dead end in a place that we don't want a dead end. Let's take trophy room. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Making my brain go whir. Speaking of going whir, I feel like this is way faster. I feel crazy. I feel... Oh, baby. Let's go. So. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick Foyer. Then we are not going to craft anything until we go to... We are not going to craft anything until we go to weight room to use our sledgehammer to open up an antechamber door. Oh, I don't remember what door that is. Speaking of, though, I recently learned when I reread every single thing in the game that one of the best places to look for, one of the quickest cheat sheets to look for, what antechamber door does what is actually in Gardening Book 2. So weight room sealed is the one that goes south, which is good because we could break it with the sledgehammer. We don't even need to break it. It's already broken. I forgot about that. And then we could use Rotunda to get in there. We do need to open the inner sanctum, but we can do that from foundation. So we should do all of those things. We should then also draft everything we can that might give us an item. And then go outside, trade anything that we can. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Come inside, make workshop, then go to Foyer and try and chop this shit in half. That's the plan. I hope that makes sense. Does Foyer randomly have any items in it? No. We should try and draft as many green rooms as we can because those are the ones that... I have so many footsteps. Let me just go here right now. Can I break you guys off? I would really like to, because... A shade of rain, by the way. A shade of rain. If I could break one of you guys off, and then... I actually don't think I need to break you off. I think I need to pick you up. Right here. Leave this part at the bottom. Take that. Because I think the pedestals in room 46 have a... They have a pedestal already. It has the little bit right here. That actually looks very similar to the little bit. It's the exact same freaking thing. I mean, you gotta tell me I... Anyways, okay, so our goal now is green rooms and any items that we can get. Break room would be nice for that too, although I will have to solve a math puzzle. R.I.P. me. Anything that I could use my magnifying glass on to see my mom. Because that would be good for... figuring out what her necklace is about. Then I think that's kind of it. What a crazy run. Should we go down while we're here? We can. Nothing you can grab from down here, right? You can get a gem. You can get a gem is it, I think. I wonder if I need a basement key. That is also an item. A basement key is an item that I do not ever grab. There's no items over that way as far as I know. We could go look at We Seek What's in the Shade of Truth. There's no items over there, though, as far as I know. But we literally could go over and look at We Seek What's in the Shade of Truth and see if there's a clue. Because I do want to do that. Because it does drive me a little nuts. That I don't know what the fuck that means. Or even, the problem is even if it's related. Is it my mom 10 years later, or not 10 years later, 100 years, 80 years later, yeah, 80 years later, saying something a little close to the same thing that her grandmother said? I don't know. My mom shouldn't know the answers to any of these puzzles. Like my mom shouldn't know the answers to anything unless she does, which would, but that doesn't make sense, I don't think. The question, so there is an eclipse sign on that door, by the way. Good to know. What I'm trying to say is this. Maybe what we should do, this is crazy, but maybe what we should do is go inside of this house, the house that I'm currently in, and draft these in the exact, I can't because of fucking foundation. It would be so complicated to make that happen. Draft these rooms in exactly this location, and then maybe we go through the door in this house north of antechamber and see what happens. What I was trying to say a second before I had that dumb idea was, maybe it's not a dumb idea. Who knows what's a dumb idea? At this point, there are no dumb ideas. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. And it's in, what is it? It's in, do I call it bunker? I think I call it underground or bunker, one of the two. Bunker? Okay, apparently I don't call it bunker. Safe house. We seek what's in the shade of truth. We seek what's... It's just those three words. It's not just those three words, though, because shade and truth are also here. We seek what's in the purple of blue. Or maybe something else. I don't know, because I don't know the... I don't have any confirmation that my colors are correct. The question is not, what does it mean? The question is bigger than that. How does this exist and also this exist? Is it randomness? One of them was written in 1913, and the other one was written by my mom in the months that she spent in the safe house. I mean, I assume it's my mom, and I do assume it's my mom because of the handwriting. My mom is the one who does the weird fucking 8S, the S's that looks like 8s. The shade of truth. That's my mom's handwriting, right? It's gotta be. One of them is jotted by my mom. Truly 80 years later, or 70-something years later, if my math is correct. 1913 to I think she did her thing in like 89 or 87, one of the two. So 76 years later. And the reason I care about, the reason I'm saying this out loud is because it's because it frustrates me. Is because it how can that be? And I don't mean how can that be in terms of a like general like man shakes fists and yells at sky. How can this be? And then you move on. I mean that in a like, how the fuck do I actually, how does that happen? And if it does happen, it must happen for a reason, right? Does my mom know anything about, like, in order for it to be purposeful, my mom must have known about the blue house, which I find very difficult to believe. Though not impossible, considering all I know is that Herbert didn't find it, and that... But the thing is that the clue that leads us there is the clue that's in the vault box, which we're pretty sure my mom didn't solve. But we really... Like, I know that blank water tints blank, or still water tints blank books because of the vault box. Which we know that Herbert didn't solve, but we don't know that my mom didn't solve, because we really don't know anything about what my mom did or did not do inside of this house. That's a long-winded way of saying, do I think it's a clue from the developer of the game? I don't know. If it's not, I'm a little frustrated because it's so similar that my eye keeps going, we seek what's left of the lies we cast, we seek what's in the shade of truth. If it is, I don't understand it. Sorry, my throat is really bothering me today, and I'm struggling to record without coughing. We need items, and we need a photo of my mom. Office used to have a photo of my mom, I think, and no longer does, which is weird. I think we redraw these. None of those are great options. Though we could get a lot more gems from laundry room, but I don't know. Walk-in closet would have items. That is very exciting. There's no guarantee it won't be 4 gems, but I think it probably will be a cupcake? No. Dice. No. That's actually the worst possible outcome. Dice is fine. Gems are fine. But I needed that to be Lucky Rabbit's Foot or something. Okay, we need green rooms because they're likely to have items. Or we need something that junctures left and right. I think we redraw here. We'll use the gems for... We'll use the gems first because you can only do so many gems per episode or per draft. Oh, I don't like that I'm not... Oh, boy. We'll do drawing room here. It gives us a gem. It also gives us the ability to redraw. I didn't get any green rooms. I think I could have used Banner of the King and Royal Scepter a little bit better today, but oh well. Let's go north first. I think we redraw all of those. I don't think any will have any items other than... I mean, Wine Cellar might have a... Also, Observatory might be required to give us an item. It says it will give us an item. What if there are no items left? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I think we should redraw these. We're getting a lot of the same things here. The earlier we take laundry room, the better this gets for us. But indoor nursery is technically a green room, meaning it might have an item for us. It also could not have an item for us. Damn it. Also, I need pictures of my mom. I keep forgetting about that. I keep saying it out loud, and then I keep forgetting about it. Damn it. Damn it. There's not a lot of rooms left. Gallery does give us a key we don't have before, and it leads the right direction. A key we don't have before is very interesting. Also, a key I probably will never get another chance. I did not ever think of gallery. A key I will never get another chance to get and to take to trading post. I think we should take it. That's a guaranteed item that we don't have. That's good. I think that's a win. I think that's a win. It would also be kind of funny if that key traded for an upgrade disc. That would kind of make a weird attic. Oh, okay. I probably should take attic. The problem is I really wanted a green room right here. Of attic's 8 items, it's going to be like 4 keys and 4 gems, though. We could also still take coat check. Oh, this is so interesting. Do I choose attic here? Yeah, I mean, I need items, and it has 8 items. We have to take it. What's it going to have? It also does not have a photo of my mom. It has compass, which is big. That's an item we could not get our hands on, and it's an item that many of the other items trade for. Coupon book. Beautiful. There's 2. The map itself is also an item. I forgot about that. I literally already traded one away. That's 3 items. I thought those were coins. Nope, not coins. Okay. More dice. Has metal detector gone quiet? No. Key right there. Okay. That's a win. We have 2 more items or 2 more rooms to draft. I really hope this works, and if it doesn't work, it'll be fine, but man, it has been a lot of fun to try this weird fucking run where you just maximize how many items you get. We redraw a lot here until we get probably like archive for a picture of my mom. Vault oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Vault has the passport photos. They have the necklace in plain view. I think we have to take that. I don't know that I'm going to be able to see anything from this. I'm rich, by the way. Like, I just don't know if this is actually visible, but it is a swan. I don't know how I knew that, but I did know it. At some point in the last 150 episodes, I either saw it or I was like, it just makes sense. It would be a swan. It's our whole deal, right? Like, it's our whole... It's her whole vibe. We'll just save this photo as... we'll save it as mom's necklace. Cool. Well, there we go. Now we know. 1 room left, which should be rotunda facing south. And also, while it faces... We should go north and go to the other room. Damn, closed exhibit doesn't work here. I got really excited for a second that I could maybe get paper crown. Fuck. Ah. Bedroom has a photo of my mom, but no other items as far as I know. Ballroom has nothing. I could have rotated it. It still wouldn't have mattered. I could have rotated closed exhibit, and it still wouldn't have mattered. For a second there. Break room could get me silver key. That's a fine one. I don't love it, but it's a fine one. I'd have to do math, which I don't want to do. Courtyard could get me something. No, it can't, because the items I have... There is an item spawn in Throne of the Blue Prince room. I think it's where I normally get lock... No, that's closed exhibit. Do I normally get lockpicking kit from there or from a different one? Let's redraw. Cloister has dig spots. That's about it. I don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. Rooms that may have something. I probably just need to take... break room when I get it. Bunk room has like gyms occasionally. Rumpus room just has... We should take coat check. We should take coat check and grab watering can. Although, I don't know. Maybe watering can will trade for it. I don't know. Okay. That's fine. That's a guaranteed item. I can at least walk out and see what it will trade for. The reason we didn't take watering can was because if I believe that if it is in my inventory or in my coat check, they can't give it to you. We do now have the basement key, which I forgot. That's good. So that's one item. Even the motion on the handle is the exact same. We have not been back in here since discovering the big in eclipse. Over the over in the blue house. The door that this is a big in eclipse. The door over the in eclipse over the secret door in the blue house. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Well, I'm just kind of looking around being like, God, it's been a while. It's been a while. Now we go Foyer. We still have 133 footsteps. Now we go Foyer to see if we can't desecrate a relic of the Sinclair household. And then look at this item. It's huge, this inventory slot. If I got one more, it'd have to increase even more, but I don't have one more. So we go out through workshop. Oh shit, we need to make the item first. So no, we actually need to go all the way out of the house. All the way out of the house first. Try to trade stuff. From there, we can come back in. I'm not going to use my watering can. No, what do you think I'm going to put my watering can back in coat check at the end of the day. You're crazy if you think I'm about to use it. How do I get out of this house? It's a mess. It's a huge mess. Crap, I forgot that I have to tell Discord I'm going to be a little late to stream today because I'm still recording. Let me just type a message real quick. Slightly late start for Silk Song today. My bad. Okay, done. That's the wrong way. We go showroom. Get out of the house. This has been fun and very strange. If this gets me an upgrade disc, awesome. If it does not, that's fine. I can ask for more front seat help, or I don't know what else I would try. I mean, maybe the paper crown, but I have a lot of very rare items. Master key plus blueprints. Can you only... No. Or do they... Wait, hold up. Wait. Did I fuck up? Can you actually only hold so many items in your inventory? It's not on there. Oh, this is going to break my heart because it'll be like I set up an entire science experiment and then it didn't work. Please be here. Basement key is here. Key 8 is here. Oh no, where did the crown go? Key card, master key, battery pack, magnifying glass, emerald bracelet, silver spoon. Oh, this is going to make me so sad. Oh, this makes me so sad. What happened? Did I get a bug? Key 8 is here. Basement key is... Wait, so I just can't trade it. I think I still technically have it in my inventory. Because basement key is not listed here. And yet I can still use it. So my inventory is just large and does not all show on the screen. I can't scroll down. I can't do anything like that. So I think it's still there. So here's what we have to do. Here's the interesting thing we need to do now. I need to trade some of these items down in ways that might still open up other items. Treasure map for car key, I think makes sense because I'm definitely not going to use treasure map, and it might open up coupon book to trade for something else. Done. Car keys trades for gems. Coupon book also now trades for gems. Key 8 trades for hall pass, which I like. When we need to do this in a careful way because we need to do it in a way that does not fuck up our ability to check stuff inside of the foyer. So I think nothing else goes for... Nothing else trades for the thing I was just... God, my brain is broken right now. Hall pass. So there's really no reason to necessarily trade it. I don't open something else up. That said, multiple things trade for... gear wrench and lucky rabbit's foot. I think I will trade the moon pendant for lucky rabbit's foot, which trades for silver key. I could trade ornate compass for gear wrench, which means that prism key now trades for silver key. So they all trade for silver key. So if I trade one of these for that, and I don't take away an item... So I think basically, I haven't said this part out loud yet, but what I'm learning here is the reason I traded ornate wrench and not whatever the other item was there is ornate compass. Ornate wrench is a different item. Is that I don't think you can get ornate compass from trading post, at least not from what I'm seeing. If it is on there, it's like upstream on the list. So here's my hypothesis. if I trade Secret Garden Key, which I don't know is an item that I can get, I don't remember, for Silver Key, then all 4 of the rest of these items will change to something else. My hypothesis is that they will change to a key or a gem. Because that is... Watering Can will also change. Basement Key will also change. Maybe I should do Basement Key because that is the easiest one to do. I also think I'm going to try and trade my Emerald Bracelet right now. It gave me an allowance token. But it didn't give me... I can't trade the allowance token. So, we learned that now. Master Key is also not going to trade for anything other than an allowance token, I think. So I think what we should do is trade... What was I saying? One of the hardest keys. Basement Key for Silver Key. Silver Key does trade for running shoes, which is a fucking item I don't have yet. Damn it. However, all the items that used to trade for Silver Key now trade for running shoes. I think. Yep. I think Silver Spoon would be the next one that I would trade. I'm just... None of this is going to work. None of it's going to work, and I'm going to be so sad. Let's trade Silver Spoon. Running shoes just becomes key, which means that so many things are now just going to be... currency. Almost everything is just currency at this point. Secret Garden Key is Hall Pass. Gear Wrench is also Hall Pass. We could trade the Secret Garden Key away and see what happens. It trades for itself. Gear Wrench now trades for currency. Prism Key trades for Secret Garden Key, as does Hall Pass. So if I trade Prism Key, my guess is Secret Garden Tree will trade for Prism Key. It does. Key 8 is the thing I should trade here because that one is not one you can get. Prism Key now trades for dice. Telescope is an item I didn't have. God damn it. Oh, there's so many items I didn't actually have. Watering Can trades for Telescope. I think the next thing to do is actually just to trade everything away. Oh, hold up. No, I can't do that yet because Broken Lever, Battery Pack, and either Sledge or Shovel. Those are the 3 that I can't. Let's trade everything else away, though. Master Key for allowance, sure. We'll trade Key Card for gems, sure. Magnifying Glass, sure. We used it. Running Shoes, sure. Salt Shaker, sure. Sleeping Mask. Sledgehammer. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we won't do Shovel. We won't do Shovel. I can only do one of them, so I just can't trade both of them away. Hall Pass gives me Telescope. Telescope trades for dice, apparently. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Gear Wrench. I guess the only thing I need to think about here is, like, is there an item? My next hypothesis is that there is an item that is really hard to come by that could trade for an upgrade disc. Paper Crown? Let me write it down. Dang, this didn't work. Which means I'm going to strike out left and right today. Because I really doubt that this thing is going to work inside of the house either. I'm going to say trading. Post. Paper Crown. The items we have left are Crown of the Blueprints, Royal Scepter, and I can't trade certain items, which is the other problem. Like, my guess for why... Really quickly, let's debrief about what just happened. A lot of items you can trade, but even the most valuable of those only went to allowance, which is nice, but not an upgrade disc. This is the wrong The items that are even nicer than that would be even quote-unquote harder to get, trade or don't trade at all. The crown, the scepter, neither of those trade. I'm looking for the architect volume that tells you about items. Number 4. Are any of these items things we did not see today? We saw all of these today. We saw stopwatch. We did not see. So stopwatch and repellent spray. Everything else on this page we saw. Upgrade disc right here, which is kind of funny. We did not craft any items, which we can still do today. We can actually technically still check that. Let's do that. I'm going to keep trying to think of like very weird items we didn't trade. But repellent spray is a weird one. Stopwatch is a weird one. Paper crown. And then something you craft, which we're about to go do. We did coupon book. We did hall pack. Like we did so many other items. And we did so many other items. So one of my hypotheses would be you need to find the weirdest or strangest or most special items and trade them for a very special thing, which is an upgrade disc, a permanent upgrade. However, my next thought is, and this is what we tested today, pick up the, I need to go to workshop and I have no memory of where it is. It's up here. So through this way. My other hypothesis was get as many items as possible to limit the possible outcomes of a trade, the possible items you trade for. That did not work. Possibly because it all goes downstream, but we're going to try the jackhammer. And we're going to write down Power Sledge 2. Power Sledge as well. And now we will try jackhammer. And if it doesn't work, we will go trade it. And we'll try the next one a different time. So Foyer from here is backwards. Weird day. Oh, man, I hope this was fun for you. I recorded it's been an hour and a half? How the fuck does this happen? It's what happens when I play one of my favorite games of all time. Is what happens. I play this game and I just get lost in it. In the best possible way. The globes spin fast. I don't know that something's weird there. Can I remove you from your pedestal? I'm hitting E. I'm clicking. Dang, one of my favorite pet theories sort of just died today. Which is that at least it's not this one. Maybe you're supposed to sledge the bottom part and then carry this away. I don't know. But jackhammer did not work. The final thing we can do today is go and get out of the house and try to trading hall a crafted item. Which if it does accept it for a trade, unfortunately that does add a shit ton of stuff to my list because then I need to trade all of the other items that are crafted to make sure, like to check, you know. The very likely outcome here is that trading hall has something to do with this upgrade disc, but you aren't supposed to trade for it. Here's an idea. I've got the footsteps. Might as well do it right now. There's other items outside. There are at least 3 other items outside. I don't ever remember where they are. They're in here. I don't know. It's a thought, right? Couldn't hurt. We're getting desperate. I don't think there's anything out by the orchard or the gemstone cavern or the tent. Let me trade my swimbird plushie. Okay. Last try. Jackhammer does trade. It trades for metal detector. Microchips also trade, which is really interesting. I don't want to trade them because I don't want them to go away. I should probably go put them back. We've officially done it. We have officially ran out of room in my notebook. I have actually reached a point where I have no free pages in my old Blueprints notebook. Meaning, I'm going to have to expand onto some other pieces of paper and find a way to include them in my notebook. So for the trading post, here's what I'm going to add to the to-do list. Let me check some stuff first. Let me check some stuff. When I asked for a clue from Discord, this at this point was probably a couple weeks ago. It was 2 clues ago. I asked for a clue about upgrade disc. And I got shit. I forgot about this. So I said, I'm missing an upgrade hint. Can I get a gentle clue? I got 3 hints, and I've opened 2 of them. Outer room and trading post. What is the 3rd hint? Expensive. What do you mean expensive? Oh. Expensive. Oh. I mean, in terms of expensive items, I did Master Key, Moon Pendant, Emerald Bracelet, Ornate Compass. And one of the other ones too, right? Like there was another one. I did 4 items that I bought plus Master Key, which I already had on me. Emerald Bracelet, Ornate Compass. I didn't do the rewind thing, the rewind item. What's the most expensive item in the game? Probably like Master Key. I don't really remember though. I started with Master Key. I bought Moon Pendant, Silver Spoon, Ornate Compass, and Emerald Bracelet. I think the only luxury item that is not on that list is Rewind. I'm glad I remembered that there was a 3rd hint there. My bad, Discord. My bad. The problem is I was trying to distract myself from Through Lantern Light by coming out here, and now that I've come out here to distract myself, I have another thing which will be like I didn't solve the thing that I was coming to distract myself with. Damn it. All right, let me go put the microchips back in so that I don't like lose them or something weird happens or whatever, and then we'll call it a day. I'll probably go coat check my watering can. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry for the very long episode with, once again, no progress. And it wasn't quite no progress. I learned lots. I'll make some notes to myself about the other crafted items that you can potentially check in Trading Post. I don't think of any of them as particularly expensive items, though. Nothing I could buy here. I mean, that. And maybe I'm missing something in terms of luxury showcase. Maybe there's an extra item that you can draw. Like, luxury showcase offers you 4 items, and you don't get to use all 4 of those items. You don't get to buy. Offers you 4 items from a list of larger luxury items, which I think includes probably 5 items. Master key, and then the 4 that I listed earlier. But maybe there's the rewind, so 6 total items. Maybe there's a 7th or an 8th. But I don't remember. All right, we're gonna add watering can and then call it a day. I really freaked out when my inventory doesn't actually expand enough to show you that you have more items than... than it looks like. All right, we'll call it a day right there. Anything else that's more expensive? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in another episode. Until then, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for another one. Bye.